Yo, welcome back everyone. I'm Eric from Rare Candy, and today we are back on PTCGO, this time experimenting with another Rapid Strike Urshifu variant. I think we were a little bit overdue to cover this card a little bit more. I think the last deck I posted showing this guy off was actually like pre-Battle Styles even releasing, so I definitely wanted to show off some more of these different Rapid Strike Urshifu variants. But this one, this lightning version that we're going to be messing with today is actually kind of quickly becoming maybe my favorite one so far, so I'm pretty excited to be able to show this one off on the channel for you guys. But before we get any deeper into today's video, if you guys can't remember, smack that like button, help us beat that pesky YouTube algorithm. And if you need any cards to complete this deck or any others, you can check out our friends at ptcgostore.com. Use that coupon code RARECANDY at checkout to save yourself some money. And if you want even bigger savings, all of our patrons at patreon.com/rarecandytcg also have an exclusive discount code of their own. But getting back into today's video, of course, Rapid Strike Urshifu is still the main Pokemon we are building around. This card has been proven to be, a very strong new card from Battle Styles. Gale Thrust, 30 plus 120 if it came from your bench to the active, and then GMAX Rapid Flow, we can discard all energy and do 120 to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. So really cool, very energy efficient attacker, hits for a great weakness against a lot of popular Pokemon. But like I said, the big, I think, new twist on this deck that I'm going to be using is going to be Tapu Koko Prism Star for the Dance of the Ancients ability. So the big thing with this card is if it's on our bench, we can put it into the Lost Zone and then attach a Lightning Energy from discarded 2 of our bench Pokemon. And what makes this card good is because now we can actually chain Gmax Rapid Flow back to back. And a lot of times in some of the other Urshifu variants, you don't really have that option. So if we discard all of our energy to do 120, 120, next turn we can attach another Rapid Strike energy, use Koko Prism to get that third energy into play, and then snipe yet again. So yeah, Koko is pretty good. Because we are also playing Lightning Energy though, we're also playing one copy of Zapdos. Very similar card to Rapid Strike Urshifu, but this guy is a single prizer here, just 10 plus 70 more if it was on your bench and became the active. So sometimes if you just need that little bit of extra damage, it's kind of nice to just go in with a single prizer instead of putting your big 3 prize Urshifus, kind of in harm's way. Zapdos also pretty good at getting cheap prizes early on, like let's say you're going against a Decidueye deck, or a deck maybe that's playing Bronzong. A lot of times if they open with one of those low HP Pokemon, turn 1 you can just slap a Zapdos down with an energy, take an easy prize card, and sometimes that can be pretty impactful in certain matchups. So like I said, since we're playing Lightning Energy, Zapdos seems like kind of a natural inclusion in here. We are playing a Scoop Up Net based engine for this deck, so as you can see we're playing Jirachis as well for Stellar Wish, but we have a couple of other important one-ups that we can use with Scoop Up Net, like Galarian Zigzagoon. This can be pretty nice at getting extra damage counters on the field, fixing your math for Rapid Strike Urshifu. I think one of the few downsides to Rapid Strike Urshifu is that sometimes its attacks, the damage from them don't quite add up in a nice way to allow you to knock out certain things. So sometimes Zigzagoon is nice to come in and kind of fix those awkward math situations for you. We also have a copy of Giratina as well for the Dimension Breach ability to discard special energies. This, of course, can be good against things like Eternatus if they are choosing to play Weakness Guard energy, but also against opposing Urshifu decks since they are also playing a lot of their own special energy as well. Looking at the rest of our deck, one of the other interesting cards we have here is going to be 2 copies of Telescopic Sight. So Telescopic Sight is going to allow us to do 30 more to our opponent's bench Pokemon V and GX. Now, you could opt to play something like Martial Arts Dojo if you guys want to, but I kind of like Telescopic Sight a little bit more just because you don't have to be behind on prizes to really get the main benefit from it. And also, since we don't have to play basic fighting energies to use this, it allows us to actually be able to play stone fighting energy instead of just normal basic fightings. Stone fighting energy, of course, can be good, just making our Urshifus a little bit tankier, giving them, 20 less damage that they're going to take from attacks. But because we're not playing we're not playing Martial Arts Dojo, we're playing one copy of Chaotic Swell. You could also play a copy of Tower of Waters. I think that's also fine, but I didn't have space but for one stadium. I was like, I really don't want to play like one tower. I think I want to play 2 or nothing, so that's why we're playing the Swell instead here. But by and large, guys, the rest of this list is going to look pretty straightforward. But yeah, this is the deck we're going to be playing with today. At the end of this video, though, I do want to hear your guys' thoughts. There are a lot of Rapid Strike Urshifu variants running around, so comment down below. Let me know what variant of Urshifu you are enjoying the most. But let's head in some games and see how this guy is going to do in some games. Okay, so let's call the coin flip here, which do win. That's definitely good. So yes, we do want to go first. Get that first turn energy attachment, ideally. Ooh. Hand is not too good, though. Really hoping we top deck like a draw support or something, because I would actually really love to just be able to quick call for an Urshi and attach stone energy. But we might have to go for our Crobat or a Dedenne here. Okay, thank God. That's best case scenario. Alright, so let's go ahead, grab our Urshifu. It looks like they have a Houndour, so I'm assuming it's going to be probably single strike Urshifu. Safe assumption, I think. I mean, even going for Zapdos isn't terrible, I think, either, but I kind of want to threaten the turn 2 GMAX Rapid Flow if possible. So we're just going to do this for the moment. I don't think they're going to be able to knock out Giratina. Yes, they could attach a single strike energy and do 80, but that's not enough. So I think we're content just leaving our hand as is. So broken top deck there. So let's see what we're going up against. Could be Urshifu, could be Tyranitar, which we did do a video on recently. Could even be Primate. So we'll have to see what their single strike partner of choice is going to be here. There's going to be a Great Ball. Cricketune, okay. Still doesn't tell us too much about what we might be going against just yet, but there's the fighting energy. I mean, coming down the Houndour, that's actually really big. Okay, but they're just going to retreat, so. Ooh, not a good start for our opponent, it appears. Alright, so let's go ahead and definitely just evolve into Urshifu. Yeah, we're going to scoop up net. Seems good. And we're just going to communication Giratina back in deck. What do we want to get here? Maybe a Jirachi if we want to keep digging and hit some switching cards. I don't hate that. Another Urshifu definitely could be good as well. But yeah, I think we're cool just going for a Jirachi here. And we'll toss away the other lightning energy. Not a big deal, because again, we can get this back with Koko if we do need to. Alright, now unfortunately we did whiff the Rapid Strike energy, but it's still not the end of the world because we can still threaten a GMAX Rapid Flow for next turn if we need to. So let's just attach another Stone energy. I think that's fine. We could even attach Crobat for 2, but then we've already attached, so is it really worth it? Kind of want to save Crobat just in case of maybe like a Marnie or something will have a target to, you know, get out of our deck. Yeah, so I think for a moment we're just going to hang on to this hand, go for the Gale Thrust, soften up this guy. The next turn, we can actually just go for the GMAX Rapid Flow, take the double KO if they don't have anything here, because they didn't do a whole lot on their first turn. So we might even kind of steal like a quick win here. We'll have to see. I mean, I'm sure they would love to use Cricketune ability, but their hand is really full. So if this guy is their active, they can draw until they have 4, but again, they have a 6-card hand. They're going to need to be able to play that down a little bit before they can draw any extra cards. Okay, there's Houndoom. That's a good start for them. Houndoom is actually pretty good for them too because it's just nearly out of range of a GMAX Rapid Flow. But hey, they're just going to retreat. Okay, I see what they're going to do. Just trying to play down the hand as much as possible here. Okay, there's going to be the single strike Urshifu. Okay, so it looks like we might kind of have a game here. Big question is, do they have a supporter? That's one thing we haven't really seen from them yet. Okay. Zigzagoon, that's actually pretty good, because we could get a double knockout if we want to do that. So, yeah, let's just go ahead, get down the 10 over here on Houndoom. Do we go for the GMAX Rapid Flow? I am somewhat worried about single strike Urshi. Because we're going to have to discard all of our energy. I kind of want to save. Like, I'd like to just take a knockout and then next turn go for the GMAX Rapid Flow. Because this guy seems to be their main sort of draw power here. Hmm. Sorry guys, this one's taking me. I don't want a Marnie, that's for sure. Research would lose us a lot of supporters. Let's just attach there. Sure, we'll Crobat. Actually not bad. So we can definitely get another Urshifu at the very least, which I don't hate. So we'll put back the Zapdos. Just grab another Urshifu. And could even just Gale Thrust. Yeah, let's research. Okay. So we'll do this. Spread our energy around a little bit here. We could even Quick Ball for Koko Prism, but I don't think we need to just yet. So I think for the moment, guys, we're just going to go for the Gale Thrust. Just take the easy KO. Because this guy's their form of draw power right now. So, okay, we get a boss. That's good. And another Urshifu. So our hand's pretty good for next turn. We don't want to lose this hand. They haven't played a supporter. I mean, right now it's kind of looking like they might just accelerate another energy and maybe go for laser focus. We'll see though. Okay, there's another fighting energy coming down. And a Marnie. Oh man, we did not want that to happen. Now, one good thing is we can actually discard their single strike energy if we find our Giratina as well. Alright, so yeah, this turn, guys, we're definitely going to go for the GMAX Rapid Flow and take care of both of these guys. Okay, there's the Impact Blow. I mean, let's see. Feels bad doing this, but looks like that's what we might be doing here, guys. So let's say sure. And we're just going to Marnie here. No Giratina. That's kind of bad. That's what I did want to see. But we can at least take 2 prizes in the process. So, like, yeah, I would like to soften this guy up as well. Which actually still might be the right play. So we're definitely going to target down Houndoom no matter what here. And do we get down this? Or do we just knock out the other Houndour? I think we're just going to put our damage here because we're only going to need 1 3-prize knockout afterwards. So I think that's what we're going to do, guys. We're just going to concede that this Urshifu's going to go down. Okay, another Scoop on Net. That is good. So we actually could, if we can find our Rapid Strike Urshifu, there is a world where we get a knockout on this guy thanks to Zigzagoon. Because we can hit for 150, just okay, but we're still going to be, what, 20 shy, so we are going to need 2 Zigzagoon pings, but we can get there, so we'll have to see. Okay, there's going to be a switch. Okay, interesting. There's going to be a Karate Bell, ooh, and a Research. Very curious why they went for the switch and attachment play. Seems like kind of a waste of an attachment for turn. Because now they could have just accelerated or attached an energy for turn over here. So it definitely seems like a little bit of a sus play there. Okay, there's the Impact Blow. Alright, so they are not going to get the VMAX. So now we might want to try to deal with this Houndoom. And I think we still can, guys. So we'll definitely promote Jirachi here. Because we might have to do some scoop up net shenanigans. Okay, that's not what we want. Okay, we get a Research. That's good. We can definitely live with that. Okay, so we're going to scoop up net the Zigzagoon. get 10 down over here. And we can still potentially win this turn too. So let's scoop up net our Jirachi. Promote Crobat since we have the air balloon to go with it. We'll get this down just in case we do need to do some sort of shenanigans with it. I guess we get down... we could get down another Urshifu. I think that's okay. Because we still have an open bench space if we need to Dede change. Not Dede change. Yeah, Dede change. So yeah, let's just do that. And we'll attach here. Return. Okay. And research. So I feel pretty good about this. Okay. Yeah, so we got there, guys. So now we can just retreat. Go for the GMAX Rapid Flow, and that is going to be the game because we can just snipe here and snipe here, getting our last 3 prizes. So we didn't need our Koko really this game, or the lightning support didn't really come too much into play, but hey, we took the game against the single strike Urshifu. Feels good. Oh, Koko was prized, it looks like, too. So that also kind of makes a difference. Alright, so we see the Arceus coin. Maybe an ADP deck, we'll see. But yes, we would like to go first. Okay. It's definitely a hand we can work with. I mean, it's not too great of a turn 1, but we have an Urshifu and an attachment. Those are kind of the big things you really want to see. Okay, so let's just go ahead and... if they're playing hammers, we probably would rather lose Stone Energy as opposed to Rapid Strike Energy. So I think we're just going to do this and pass. Also, the Stone Energy, it does sort of take the option of a turn 1 Brave Blade or something like that away from our opponent. Alright, so it looks like they might be playing the, sort of like the turn 1 ADP sort of deck here with the Bronzongs, because the Bronzors can evolve immediately. They can Metal Saucer and move that energy wherever they want. They have the Aurora energy to move that with Bronzong too, so we'll have to see if they can find what they need, but I think there is a high likelihood they do get the turn 1 Alter Creation if their deck just kind of sets up averagely. So that is something I am worried about. Now, they actually haven't discarded any Metal Energy. That's the good news for us. And they're down to Metal Saucer, so there might be a world where they do whiff the turn 1 Alter Creation. That would be really big for us. Okay, so what's going to be our path to victory this game? There's a Marnie. Kind of a bummer, because now we do lose our Rapid Strike Energy, but hey, just them starting Zacian didn't tell us a whole lot about what we were playing against. Alright, so... Alright, so just trying to chart out our path to victory. I mean, I think knocking out a Dedenne is definitely part of the equation at some point here. Okay, there's going to be the Metal Transfer. Do they have the Metal Saucer and Metal Energy to discard? We might just see an Intrepid Sword, though, because they can't dig anymore. They've already played Dedenne, already played Crobat, already played their supporter. So they need Quick Ball, Metal, and Metal Saucer. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to have that, so we'll see. Okay, and they don't have the turn 1 Altercation. That's big for us, so definitely happy with that. It's not a hand I really want to research. I think we have to get rid of these energies just in case we find a Rapid Strike Energy. So go for the research here. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's actually pretty good. What do we do? Just trying to think what our path to victory is. Do we just knock out 2 Bronzong? So we definitely do this. I mean, taking out both Bronzong doesn't feel bad, in case they get Metal Saucer on the board, but maybe even targeting down Zacian doesn't feel that bad either. Just kind of an awkward spot right now. Like, I don't know what we're going to calm in deck for. Could just get a Jirachi, but... Because we could do 20 here. Okay, I think our path to victory is to actually not get ADP Bronzong and then one attacker. I think that is our game plan. So let's just do this. Because now all we need is a Zigzagoon and a Gale Thrust. We can deal with ADP, and then any of their bench sitters are going to be easy for us to deal with. There's another Urshifu. Okay, I mean, that's at least good. We have communication targets. That's the big thing. So we definitely want to find some switches. That's like the one thing we do need to start taking care of here. Okay, another Bronzor. So they are going all in on having these Bronzongs in play. But honestly, I don't even think they really need them at this point. Okay, so let's go and attach. Definitely need this. So let's put the... put this guy back in deck. Oh, we could have even Tina'd. I forgot we had Tina in deck to get rid of their Aurora Energy. That actually would have been good in hindsight. I mean, maybe we still go for that, which I don't hate. So we don't have the Denny in deck. I think we go for Zigzagoon. We are going to need Zigzagoon here. Like, no matter what. Do this. We'll put Zapdos back in deck. Go for Crobat. See, yeah, we scoop up Net again. And I'm gonna say that we're not gonna need Zigzagoon after this turn. So we're just gonna go for a Jirachi in case we do need a way to keep digging and hit more like important cards here. All right, there's gonna be Jirachi, Crobat B. Okay, we can work with this. So we will switch over here. Is there a world where we boss? I don't think so. I think we're knocking this thing out no matter what. So let's just go ahead. And from there, I think we toss away this hand. It does feel bad losing a Rapid Strike energy, but is what it is. Okay, so we're definitely going to be able to switch no matter what. That feels good. So let's go for Chaotic Swell. Stutter Wish. Ooh, we get Great Catcher. Could be good for next turn, to be honest. So, yeah. I'm actually just going to save the Great Catcher here. Probably Quick Ball away a Research. So, yeah, let's toss away Research. I think we'll just go for... Ooh, could... Oh, we can actually just win, right? If we... Let's see, can we... Because we Great Catcher, get rid of Research, and... Yeah, we can actually just win right now. Because we can bring up the Dene with Telescopic Sight, snipe the ADP. So, yeah, we're doing this. All right, Dance of the Ancients, let's go. Did not expect to be able to pull the win off this turn. I mean, I thought we were going to be in a good spot either way, guys, but yeah, we're doing pretty good now. So we will scoop up Net for sure here. Tossway, Jirachi, Rapid Strike Energy, that's fine, doesn't matter. Telescopic Sight to be able to hit the ADP for extra damage and go for the GMAX Rapid Flow. So what an insane turn there. Okay, so this is why Rapid Strike Urshifu is good, in case you hadn't gotten the memo yet. Telescopic Sight actually putting in a ton of work right here too, so stoked on this. Yeah, so taking the win against ADP, that feels good. Alrighty guys, that's going to wrap up our look here at the Lightning Rapid Strike Urshifu deck. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I actually really have been enjoying this deck a lot. This is probably among one of my top Urshifu considerations. Like if I was going to play in online events, this is definitely a deck that would be on my short list of decks to bring, just because I do think it is really strong right now. Koko being able to cheat that extra energy into play is frequently the difference between getting off those Gmax rapid flows or not. So yeah, big fan of this deck. But like I said also at the beginning of this video, curious what you guys are thinking. Do you like this version of Rapid Strike Urshifu? Do you have a different variant that's your favorite? I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know what version of Urshifu you are enjoying the most right now. But that's going to wrap up today's video. Of course, guys, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. That way you'll be up to date whenever my next video does drop. And if you want to take your support to the next level, you can also become a patron at patreon.com/rarecandytcg, or pick up some merch over at rarecandytcg.com. It would mean a lot. But as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.